Welcome back, Minion Squad. I'm Little Mea. Welcome back to another episode of Little Mea's Mukbangs. So today I'm kind of keeping it chill. We did takeout Mickey D's. Why not? It's been a busy day. Took the little one out for an excursion to the zoo, his first time at almost 2, so we're excited about that. So I didn't get a chance to do what I normally do, which is make a mukbang, cook it from scratch. This time it's eating out. Sometimes you need to give yourself a little bit of a break, so this is what we have. I'll go through everything, but first I just wanted to say, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, click on that bell notification, and share. Last week's a pretty heavy topic, and this week is going to be another heavy topic as well. Just so you guys know, sometimes I like to shoot the videos in advance, especially if I'm having a busy week or a busy day and I'm not able to shoot the mukbang on the spot. So by the time this comes out, I'm hoping that all the stuff that I'm talking about is still relevant, but regardless, it will be relevant anyways, because this topic actually affects the past, the present, and the future as well. So let's just delve into it, and I'm going to basically give my perspective and how I feel about everything that's going on as well. And I'm sure you guys are already aware of it because it's plastered all over the news, it's on social media, and a lot of people have also been recording things that's been going on. So we're talking about the death of George Floyd. We're going to delve into racism, and just my take and my feel on everything that's going on, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So without further ado, let's get started. I know it's a heavy one again, guys. I'm trying to keep my mukbangs lighthearted, but sometimes there's topics that come up that I feel as a society and as humanity, we do need to discuss and delve into. And I know right now this is a topic that is an important one, but as we move forward in the days ahead, I'm sure that there will be other topics that will come up. And if I feel that it affects me strongly and I'm passionate about it and I feel like I need to speak up or voice my opinion, I will do so. So be prepared for that, guys. You know, if you enjoy it, comment down below and let me know if you like these types of conversations and topics. And I'd love to hear what you guys have to say as well. And keep it friendly, keep it positive, and let's just try to come together with debates that we can try to see everybody's perspective and point of views as well, but keeping it positive and chill, because that's what my channel is all about anyways, guys. So what we have here is a McChicken burger, I believe, and then we've got our fries, McDonald's fries. You got to eat it right away, because if not, it gets soggy. But I'm kind of excited because we don't do this all the time, and the one thing we forgot, well, Justin went out and grabbed this, is the apple pies, guys. You know, a McDonald's mukbang is not complete without the apple pies, but we forgot. We're rookies at this eating out thing because we do a lot of cooking ourselves, so it's all good next time, I assure you. And then over here we have our traditional Big Mac as well, and I've laid it out because Justin's going to come and grab his portions, and I'm going to start eating mine and having this conversation. I also got my garlic chili oil as well because I'm ready to make these burgers a little bit more spicy. And then I've got my strawberry milkshake from McDonald's, which I really enjoy anytime I order. I love getting the shake, and it's bomb. So if you guys like it, get it. So guys, are you gonna come grab your food?
Oh yeah.
He's hungry. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
It's been an all-day excursion.
Let's go.
McDonald's! You take this one too.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you, golden eyes. You're my friend.
So guys, this is what I have left. So I'm super excited. I'm just gonna start grabbing the fries, put it on my plate, and then I'll just grab some more as I go. I've got my ketchup right here because we forgot to get some packets from McDonald's. So yeah, to this date, I have not watched the full version of the events that took place with George Floyd. It's something that I don't think I can stomach, I'll be honest with you. By the sounds of it from everybody, I've seen clips. I've definitely seen clips, and I've heard the story, and I've heard what's happened from different sources, and oftentimes I don't really go to the news outlets to rely on the information. I tend to go to alternative media and kind of see what their take is, and if many people say similar things, then I know, okay, this is what went down. So I don't want to delve too much into it. I'm sure you guys are already all aware of the events and everything that has taken place because it's everywhere. I just want to get into the whole point of, we're in 2020, guys. 2020. Are we really still having these issues with racism? Honestly. You're judged by the color of your skin? What? Now? Come on! Not by the character of who you are? Not by how you conduct yourself? Is this really seriously something that is still going on? It is so ridiculous because something like this should not be what it is, and to this extent. Why is it still going on? 2020 has been one of those years, I swear, guys. So many things. The virus. And now this. And here's the thing. When I came to Canada, when I first came to Canada from Cambodia, my family, my brothers and sisters faced racism. And I don't want to classify different cultures that are white into one category, because there's different people from different areas and stuff like that. But it was mostly white people that had picked on us and also fought my brothers and sisters, and yeah, we got beat up and stuff like that. Now those people have grown up, the people that picked on us, and I forgive them because those events at that time was a norm. Do I agree with the fact that that was a norm? No, but it was a different period, and also the people that I experienced those situations with have all grown up, and they think differently and they act differently, and it's different times here in Canada. I would have to say, and I may be wrong about this, but I do feel that racism isn't to the extent that I see here and have viewed in America. And I'm sure in a lot of countries this still goes on, because let's be real, and it's unbelievable that this is even a topic that we have to discuss. Being judged by the color of your skin, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It seems so childish, really, that's how we're behaving. We're behaving like children and judging somebody else based on the color of their skin. There are so many beautiful black women and men that have great characteristics and that are unbelievably great people. So why don't we try to get to know people and see what they're all about before we make judgments? And hey, I'm not perfect. You know, sometimes you judge things or prejudge things or judge a book by its cover. And you know what? We shouldn't do that, because what can that cause to another without you realizing it? I think we really have to be more conscious. But it starts with also accepting the fact that you're not perfect, but you're willing to change, you're willing to grow, and you're willing to stand up for what you see as an unjust or an unfair situation And in this case, I think a lot of people has had enough. The world is speaking out. The world has had enough. And with what I've seen, and heard, because I tell you, I cannot watch the whole video. It makes me sick. It makes me sick that this black man was murdered in broad daylight. And the people viewed it and were taking video footage of it, and they're saying, help this man, help this man, help this man. I think the part that gets me is that before his last breaths, he was calling out for his mom. And the cops didn't do anything to help him. Instead, he took out mace and he wanted to spray the people that were trying to say, please help this man. I feel for the black community at this moment and the struggles that they've experienced, and I can't say 100% that I know what that struggle is like or can comprehend what that struggle is like, because unless you face it yourself, you really have no clue what that feels like. And though I experienced racism when I came to this country, I still can't even say that it was to extent that a lot of the black community in America and around the world has experienced, because I do not know what that kind of systematic racial discrimination is like. I know that the black community has cried out in America, cried out and say there is injustices going on, and their cries have not been heard. And finally, with all the weird things that are going on in 2020, I feel like their voices have finally been heard. And I feel for the fact that you don't know what the outcome will be if you're pulled over by a cop. You do not know. And I think more chances of a black male being profiled, racially profiled, is a scary, scary situation. And through different videos that I've seen and some ex-cops talking out about targeting the poor black communities and whatnot to reach quotas, that isn't right. That just is totally not right. And all of the peaceful protesters that are protesting this unjust situation and trying to bring justice and being blamed for the rioters and for the looters, I'm sorry, but that's two different things, because you've got people that are not going into this with a clear idea of what these protests are about. And honestly, the looting and the vandalizing of property, is that alright? No, that's not okay, because why are you going to ruin your community? And to be honest with you, I've also seen videos, and I'll put links down below or here somewhere, of videos I think you guys should check out. It gives a perspective of these protests that are taking place for justice for George Floyd, but not just George Floyd, for the black community in America, everywhere in general. And these videos show clearly that something else is going on. There seems to be some sort of group of people that don't belong in the protests that come in, and then they're vandalizing property, and no one can figure out like who these people are, and they're dressed differently, not like in average citizen clothing. Now mind you, I don't want to get into the whole conspiracy or anything like that, but just check out these videos and I'll show you links down below that paints a different story. And then I've seen also, and this is not from regular news, this is from people's cameras, cell phone cameras. I believe the people that are taking video camera and footage, and they're peaceful, and they're protesting police brutality, and then you see police brutality going after these peaceful protesters. What is happening? Where are all the good cops that were standing up with the people that said what happened was unjust? Where are those good cops? Stand up and voice your opinion and let the people know that no, what the police are doing to some of these peaceful protests, it isn't right. That's the very thing these people are standing up for, is police brutality. Then I've seen, it's so weird, and I cannot even believe that this craziness is to this extent. I mean, I've seen videos, I've seen how black men and women are treated when they're pulled over, and it's scary, and it's not right. But I've also seen beautiful people that have come to the aid of protesters when the police were going after peaceful protesters when it wasn't even curfew time. And there's footage of that. There was a gentleman, and I'll put his name somewhere here. He said that he was second generation Indian man, and he brought in people because the word cattling, you're treating the people like animals. They were cattling these protesters in, and they had them trapped on all sides, and there was absolutely no way that these protesters were going to get away or out of the situation. So this man, I think his name is Rahul, he brought in, and some of his neighbors as well, as many people as can, and I think it was close to 100 people that he brought into his home. And he said his upstairs was filled, the middle floor was filled, the basement was filled, and the backyard was filled, and he was being sprayed as well with mace, and they were spraying mace into his building as people were coming in, and that was a whole thing. If I find the links, I'll put the links down below, and you can watch it and get informed yourself and reach your own conclusions. As I've said to you, these are my opinions, these are my perspectives through my own research. And how can you not do research? Because you want to know the truth. You don't want to be told by the media what is the truth. Find out for yourself, guys. Reach your own conclusions. There is a lot of information out there, and a lot of people took video camera. And guys, if you see rioters and looters, peacefully take video cameras so you can see who these people are and question them, ask them, because I feel like it's shady. I don't know, that's just the way I feel about it. Just something in the pit of my stomach feels like they're trying to make protesters, peaceful protesters, look like the ones that are the aggressors. But I'm sorry, with all the video footage that I've seen, the true aggressors, I'd have to say, in this is my perspective and this is my observation, is the police. And that has got to stop, because that is not okay. When you have that much power and you abuse your power, that is not okay. There has to be some sort of situation to resolve these issues, and the citizens have to be protected. Because I've seen too much footage of young kids being maced by the police. I've seen an old man in Buffalo, 75 years old, who's a peaceful protester, peaceful activist, being pushed to the ground. No, because now they pretty much have proven that they don't care what happens to black people, but now they're showing that we don't care what happens to anybody, and that's not okay. Innocent civilians, innocent protesters should have the right to protest and voice their opinions. And then I saw another video compilation of people calling into a Zoom broadcast or something like that with the LAPD, and I tell you, these people were tearing it in to these officials because people are upset. And the people need to be heard. And I'm telling you, in Canada, I wish we had that too, where you can call it into your politicians or police departments or whatever like that and just voice your opinions, because I would love to hear what people think. And I'm telling you, when I heard the people just delve it into them and just tell them how they felt about it, I was like, power to the people. Seriously, like, yes, finally you guys are being heard and you guys get to express what you're feeling. And oh my gosh, it felt so empowering. But I'm someone who, if there's injustice, and I feel like we're all humanity. There's a lot of different situations going on in the world right now. Feels like there's a microscope or a magnifying glass on this situation right now. And so we got to deal with this situation with racial discrimination. But there's a lot of other topics that we also have to speak up and delve into. Right now, with this situation, light has been brought into a dark situation that finding the world at large is a part of, and is saying, no more. Let these people be heard. Enough. And it's great to hear that people have had enough. And if we can all come together and stand together for causes like this, that is so important and so valid to how this group within humanity feels, then we got to use that power and also drive it towards other causes that needs attention as well. And I just want to say, makes me feel like there's a lot of hope for humanity. It makes me feel like there's humanity has a pulse. We're all the same. We bleed the same. The only difference is the color of our skin, but does that really matter? I have black friends, and they're some of the greatest people that I've met. And I have friends from all walks of life. Because to me, that shouldn't even be the reason why someone's your friend or not, or why you go after this group. It's so juvenile. It's so childish. We gotta grow up. We gotta grow up. And I'm so proud of how people have shown that they're coming together. Unity. Unity, guys. That's our power, is with unity. Speak up. And I'm so glad that this situation has been brought to light. But it's unfortunate that so many black brothers and sisters have experienced such negativities and such bad experiences to get to this point. But I'm glad we're at this point right now in order to shed light on it. I know, guys, if you want me to delve more into this, we'll delve more into this. I just wanted to share my perspective. I know I'm kind of all over the place and drawing from my memories of everything that I've researched or looked into, but with the 20-minute video, 30-minute video, you can't delve into everything. I'm trying to eat as well, have dinner. But these are important topics, and we need to discuss it. So guys, until next time, when we feast again, who knows what topic's gonna come up next. But I'm really glad that you guys are here with me. Thank you to my subscribers as well, and thank you to all of you that comment, and thank you for your patience, especially because videos have been very hard to get up due to our laptop having so many issues. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know. I'm hoping this laptop lasts a little longer so I can still keep these videos going. But it's been rough, guys, and that's an understatement. It is an understatement because I want to get these videos up weekly. But it's been It's been so challenging because Premiere is causing a lot of issues. The laptop is kind of slow, and if anybody knows if there's something we can do in terms of Premiere and the laptop being slow, comment down below, let us know as well. But thank you for your patience and your understanding. And guys, let's unite, let's be understanding, let's open our hearts, have compassion, have empathy, and speak up for those that don't have a voice. That's what humanity is all about, and it's a beautiful thing. I love you guys. Until next time, I just wanted to say peace.